It's just sad. I mean, they're just doing their job.
I was home working in my office and heard the first few cars go by, the lights and sirens going, and then it just didn't stop for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Right now at 11 o'clock, a Terre Haute police detective killed in the line of duty. The FBI tonight calling it an ambush. Good evening, everyone. Once again, I'm Phil Sanchez.
And I'm Alexis Rogers. Detective Greg Ferenczi was a 30-year veteran of the Terre Haute Police Department. He was working as part of an FBI task force when he was shot outside of the FBI Indianapolis resident agency near the Vigo County Courthouse around 2:15 this afternoon. News 8's Debbie Johnson reports tonight from Terre Haute.
Yeah, Detective Ferenczi was on the Terre Haute Police Department, but for the last 11 years had been working on an FBI task force. He was shot and killed outside of the building you see behind me. So far, we don't know a motive, but we do know the suspect in the shooting has been in custody at a local hospital and in surgery for most of the evening. The FBI says the suspect was injured after being shot by another federal agent. Police say the suspect did drive to the hospital in the truck you're seeing on your screen right now. Indiana State Police Superintendent Doug Carter spoke today about Detective Ferenczi.
We just felt that it was important the community knows that there's no threat to them, that I hope that they'll recognize the Terre Haute police officers and thank them for their service. And this is just yet again another example of a police officer that is willing to die for someone that hates who we are. And Greg Ferenczi's owed a debt of gratitude that we'll never be able to repay.
We're still waiting to learn what the suspect and officer were doing before the shooting. Because Detective Ferenczi was killed on federal property, the FBI will be handling this investigation. The FBI tells us they plan to have a news conference tomorrow where they hope to be able to release much more information. For now, reporting in Terre Haute, Demi Johnson, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Demi, thank you. Tonight, the Terre Haute community is feeling the pain of Detective Ferenczi's tragic death. News 8 Sierra Hignite shows us how the people he served are being impacted by this devastating loss.
Detective Ferenczi's body was brought here to Regional Hospital tonight after a procession of dozens of police vehicles took him through Terre Haute this evening. Unfortunately for those who live in Terre Haute, the loss of one of the boys in blue is something that they're becoming all too familiar with. A long line of blue and red lights lined 7th Street as Detective Greg Ferenczi's body was taken from Union Hospital, where he died, past the Terre Haute Police Department to Regional Hospital.
It's just sad. I mean, they're just doing their job, and it's just a shame to hear it.
But hours before this processional, Robert Gill, who lives just a few blocks down the street from the federal building where the shooting happened, heard an unusual sound.
I was home working in my office and heard the first few cars go by, the lights and sirens going, and then it just didn't stop for like 5 or 10 minutes.
He was shocked to find out what call those officers were responding to.
It was a constant flow, and it was only about halfway through it that I really noticed what was going on, and I texted a friend of mine.
Residents in Terre Haute were transported back to 2018 when they heard of the passing of Detective Ferenczi. Just 3 years ago, Officer Rob Pitts, a fellow THPD officer, was shot and killed in the line of duty.
Just doing his job. You know, when Officer Pitts died, he was answering a call, which was, a terrible thing, but just these guys doing their job, it's sad.
Now, as a community prepares to lay another brave officer to rest, they can't help but imagine the nightmare those closest to him are living.
Sad for, of course, the families, but it then makes it that much more difficult for the folks who are part of the force to remain.
This is the third THPD officer to die in the line of duty in the last 10 years. Funeral arrangements for Detective Ferenczi have not been announced yet. Reporting, I'm Sierra Hignite, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Sierra, thank you very much. Governor Eric Holcomb sending News 8 this statement about Detective Ferenczi tonight. The tragic events that unfolded today are senseless. Our hearts break for Detective Greg Ferenczi's family, loved ones, and those who served with him every day, protecting the residents of the Wabash Valley. IMPD also tweeting out its support for those who knew Detective Ferenczi. Our thoughts and prayers are with the Terre Haute Police Department, its officers, family members, and community as they mourn the loss of one of its officers.
Purdue's volleyball coach also sending his condolences to the Ferenczi family. Dave Shondell tweeted out, The thoughts and prayers of Purdue volleyball go out to the family of Terre Haute police detective Greg Ferenczi, who died while on duty this afternoon. Greg was a loyal supporter of the Boilermaker program and attended matches often with his daughter. We will continue to compete for him.
Our coverage of Detective Ferenczi's death continues online. There we've got the full statements from the FBI and Governor Eric Holcomb. We'll, of course, also follow any developments in the case. That's right now at wishtv.com.